Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. And I am playing Manor, which is a early access game, so let's just get right into it. So you have your basic customization of your character and of your city. So we're gonna go with Dime. And we're gonna be this guy because he looks rich. Yes. And then considering we're gonna be rich, we're gonna have no pot of gold. We will have castle that's wealthy. And then everything will be coming from the cat. Beautiful, beautiful. Perfect. I continue. Now, you have the three basic game mode. You have building up, like normal, like you want so much, and then you have this on the edge, which is premise. Grow your city and raise forces as quickly as you can. The lands are persisted by raiders, and undefended settlements will perish quickly. And I've never played this game. I've played this. Okay, let me say I've played this game. I just don't do well in it. And yeah, let's do it. Survive. So immediately I win. This is our tiny little town. I'm gonna pause. Our tiny little town with a big cow. Oh, look at him. Look at the shine on that fella. Okay. So this is what we got. What do we got? We are rich in berries. We have a very big berry deposit. We have, okay, wild animals. We have very rich iron deposit. Now, do we have some... We do not have fertile land. So, I think we're going to have to be more scavengers than farmers. We're going to be more hunter-gatherers. And we start in Menrus, and be a ton of raiders. We're gonna have to build up as quickly as possible. So you have the basic things that every city builder has. You have how many houses you have, how many people, how people happy with you, how public order, crime and all that, your money, how many like animals you have to help move around all equipment, and how many months of food you have. And the thing about this game is, you might say, oh, 10 people, 10 jobs. But every family, it's like if I were to put down, let's say, a logging camp, which is going to chop down this forest, one family is going to work here until I unassign them. It's not going to be they're only going to work here, only like one person is going to work. It's going to be an entire family is going to work here. So, I want to get the logging camp up and running. And so then we're going to need wood, and we're going to need it fast. Then I want to get a woodcutter's lodge, because we're going to need fuel for our houses. That's going to be very important to have. Next, I want to let my people build up. Oh, a new message. Victory condition. Growth. Where others see trouble, you see potential. These lands shall become rich and prosperous under your skillful management. Reach the large town settlement level to achieve victory. That's our goal. We have to reach large town. We start out as a little area. Okay, wait is near. We've recently reports. We've recently got. We received reports of a bleh. Gosh, got this out. Raid is near. We've received reports of a band of raiders roaming the nearby lands. Should we track their steps? So if we do track their movements, you must prepare for attack, or if we do, we'll be ready. Nothing happens. But I would say let's track their movements. We have a year. It's a year. That's long enough. So as you'd see, which is kind of hard doing fast feed, you have the ox transporting the logs. The people aren't. These logs are heavy, so we're having the ox do it for us. Well, I like this game because it makes you use your resources more. Like, you only have one ox right now. You can always get more. You can get more, but you only have one. So you want to use them sparingly. And when this is done, I'll be able to show you what I mean about the families. Okay. Now that we have these 2 places done, if I click on it, there's the regular assignment slot. If I assign them, we have 4 families unassigned, which means they will work on building and guiding the ox for bringing timber everywhere. Same with the woodcutter's lodge, you put a family there, now we only have 3. Now, I don't want to cut down the trees near the wild animals, because they might run away. So I'm going to set a restricted area, basically, for where I want my people to work. I'm going to say over here. I'll get here. This area. These are going to be the only trees they can cut down, and the trees do go back, but they take around 3 years to do so. So we have to be very sparing with how many trees you cut down. Now, I want to get some housing. I want to get some housing. So we're going to make like a housing district. I'm going to make the road. I'm going to make it up to like here. And now we have 5 pieces of wood. How much does it take to make one house? 2. Next 2 pieces to make one house. So we can make, we're only make 2 houses right now. Which isn't bad, but that's 1 house. I want 2 of them. Okay, that's 2 houses. But they don't have something that I want them to, which is a backyard expansion. That's what these, okay, let me try to get a better example. That's what these little, come on, that's what these are. These are backyard expansions, which once these are built, I'll be able to show you what they do. Alright, so now, I'm going to, in residential, I'm going to make a marketplace. So my people, they want a place to sell all their goods, right? So they can make some money. So we're going to make them a nice old marketplace right here. It's pretty small, but if we need a bigger one, more people need it, we'll make a bigger one. Simple as that. So they're putting up the houses now. Now we have the backyard expansion, which if I click on the house, you see this. A constructed backyard expansion. Now this is basically like, these are just like, oh, we get more food and all of that. But these are like building a job for someone to work at. If I want someone to make armor for us, I make the backyard expansion, and this family will only make armor. That's it. This family would. Well, obviously we don't need armor right now, but I do want to focus on is getting houses and start gathering food. Because if we don't start gathering food, we only have 3 months left. We have 19 months of fuel, but only 3 months of food. So I want to start getting some food. I want to start getting some food. So I am going to make a forager hut, which is gonna go out and get berries. Simple. It's exactly what it sounds like. It's incredibly simple. Now I'm gonna put it down there, and I'm gonna lead the road up to it. Perfect. I'm gonna try to make a good road network. There we go. I'm gonna make a good road network. I can construct 2 more houses, which is great. Let's construct 2 more. That's 3. Don't want 3, I want 2. There we go. Construct. Boom. 2 more houses. Now I want to assign someone to the forager hut. I'm going to up the speed to 12 times. We're going to send people out to go get berries for us. And our town is going to start to grow. We have the little marketplace where people can sell all their stuff. And people are just making their houses. Right now we are a settlers camp, so we're pretty small. We just settled in. And I think I'm gonna be able to make the last house right now. Boom. Now, when this house is done, everyone's gonna have a place to live, which would be very nice. It's gonna be very nice. People are gonna be, it's gonna take a while for people to get happy because they were homeless. They're no longer homeless, but they were. So they're still gonna be kinda mad. But now, we are a small village. Now we have a point. Now we have a village point where I can spend it on any one of these. We have armor, trading, growing crops, and scavenging. I'm going to focus more on scavenging, considering we don't have much fertile land. So I want to get forest management, which just doubles capacities of all berry deposits. Now this place is going to have 256, which is really going to be a big help. And now I want to make 2 more houses so people have room to move in to our area. If they have nowhere to move in, I'm not going to grow. Which means if I don't grow fast enough, I won't have enough people to defend our great nation of Emerus. There we go. And eventually, I want to start working on getting more jobs filled. Like getting, my industry worked up. I am going to make a well, because I forgot to do that. My people are going to be way more happy if I have a place for them to get water. Yep. So all the stock is getting soaked. That's not good. I want to work on getting some storage huts. So let's work on that. Where is storage? Logistics. Let's get a granary for our food. And then let's get a storehouse for everything else that's not food. Now we got our houses. We're starting to get berries. We have 8 months of supplies, which is really good. We have our woodcutters that are getting us getting us firewood. Our granary is built, and now we're gonna get our storehouse. Great. Okay. New message. Armament delivery. A strong militia is paramount to the survival of any settlement. Luckily, a shipment of weapons has just arrived, and you will now be able to create your first militia banners to serve you and protect your people. However, we will need more weapons to equip all of the people as the settlement grows, either by making them or importing them from other lands. Now, I'm going to go to army. I'm going to make a militia. I'm going to make a spearman militia. Perfect. Now, they're not going to rally yet. I'm going to have to rally them if something happens. But now we just have 10 of my men are going to be ready to go out and fight no matter what. Which is pretty good. If I get attacked by raiders, I have 10 people. Not bad. I think right now, I'm just going to do a massive housing plan. Because we're going to need people. Well, we need people, we're going to need houses as well. So, I also think I'm going to put 2 families on the logging camp. So I'm making double the amount of wood now. It's going to be very helpful. Very helpful. Oh, that's not good. Right now, I'm going to assign just this family just to bring the food in. Only for now, though. Only for now. After they're done putting the food away, I'm going to stop. I'm going to assign them to something else. Now I'm going to take the family off of that, put them here, just so they bring all the other goods in. I want to get this stuff out, because this is just out in the open. Let's just put it away. Put it away. Now we need this to be at least 50, like it is now, for people to start moving in. So now people, hopefully, should start to move in. Okay, now everything's put away. we're just gonna have this family stay in the storehouse. A lot of things need to be stored. We're just gonna wait for another family to move in, which should hopefully be very soon. As you can see, we're starting to clear out a good chunk of the forest. Good chunk. And yeah, that's gonna be very good. And let's make sure we're not getting too close to the animals. I'm just gonna make sure it's gonna be there. I don't wanna, because if you get too close to the animals will migrate. And then you're gonna have to travel even farther to be able to get everything you need. So how much wood do we have? We have 20. We have 20 wood. That should be enough to get a ton of houses built. Look at all of that. Let's do that. Now I'm going to unassign someone from the storehouse because we don't need that too much right now. And they're gonna build those houses. Not so much to it. Up they go. Up a way to build. That's a ton of houses. Hopefully, we're gonna be able to get more people to move in, considering we don't have too much. Not too much has happened. Raiders are near, but we're starting to form a militia. We have 10 people in it right now. We have enough supplies to have 20. But in this game, it's realistic, because this takes place in medieval times. Women won't be enlisted into your army. And if you were to, when you send the men, if you rally your men, nothing will get done back here, except berry gathering, because that was the woman's job. So now, not too much would happen if I were to enlist my men. Also, there's mercenary companies, which I can always hire. There we go. A new family has started to move in. Perfect. Now more people are moving in, which means more stuff will get done, which means we make more houses, which means more people will move in. More houses equals more jobs more people, more houses. It's a perpetual cycle. Now all it leads to is just us thriving. I mean, we're not doing too bad. So, I mean, we're just starting to make these it's a pretty big project that I have my people doing. So I want to definitely get it done soon. And I am going to start working on industry, and I believe it's in gathering, a saw pit to make planks. Because with a saw pit, you need planks to make a lot of higher end buildings. Like the church, for example, which is what my people want. So if I click on a burgage, they want water access, which they have, but they want a church. My people want a church. They have fuel, they have firewood. They want 2 types of food at the market, which they have, and they want enough supplies of any of the following materials. They want linen, leather, or yarn to be able to make clothing, which is pretty fair. And now now we have another family that just moved in. This family is gonna work. We're gonna have one at the storehouse. One family at the storehouse. I'm saying we're doing pretty good for a tiny little town. Pretty good. We have a ton of houses for people ready to move in. We are starting to work on the saw pit. It's gonna allow us to make a church. We no longer have any supplies out in the harsh environment, so they're nice and stored away. We are starting to harvest berries. Soon we're going to be able to hunt. Well, we are able to hunt. I don't have a building yet for it. And so far, things are going pretty good. We have 13 men in the army. So if we were to get attacked, we're ready for it. Okay, we're halfway done with the saw pit. Let's watch this construction. You've only seen it from far away. Where they're shoveling. Now they're putting up the frame. Moving. Boom. And now we have construction reserves. How much do we have? We have 46. I want to have some. I want to have 25 in construction reserves. And there we have it. This is our tiny little town. Ooh, a bandit camp was sighted. Where are these guys? These guys are just north of us. How many people? There's a good amount of people here. But if we don't deal with these guys soon, they're going to start raiding us. So I said it's time to rally the troops and try to go take them. I'm going to cut this part out, but I want to save it. Just look at it. They don't need to know. Okay, so now that we're rallying the troops, they're all gonna... Oh, are they rallying? They should be. They should be rallying. Rally the troops. Come on, guys. Let's go. We have 14 people in it now. Here they are. Here are the men that are gonna go protect our nation. Now, we're gonna send them. I'm gonna send them here. Let's send them here. And they're gonna run there. Well, let's have them walk. 112 speed. It shouldn't be too slow for us. But they have fatigue. And if their fatigue's low, they won't fight as well. So I want to make sure they're nice and strong for the battle, which is to come. These guys do outnumber us, but we have better trained units and better equipment. So that's good. I'm gonna send. Oh, let me pause real quick because they're starting to come for us now. Starting to run for us now. We're gonna send the troops here. We're gonna go on 4 speed. We're gonna go on balanced. It's very simple kind of move of military. You have give ground, a missile alert for if they start shooting bows. You have balanced. You have stand your ground, which is more defense, and push forward, which is more offense but less defense, and vice versa. Then you have disband the unit. Run to positions, which is so what they loot. They get there faster, but they don't have as much effectiveness in battle. And then they have hold, which is just to stop moving. So now we're gonna go on balance. So we have neither buff nor debuff. And here are the men that are gonna come fight us. There was 2 more. We're outnumbered, but not by too much. And here is the battle. Now, the thing I like about this game is there's this nifty button, which is visit. And I can be inside of the game while everything is happening. And I can just walk up, I can be walking in, and I can just watch them. I can watch the battle. But I don't want to be all day, so I'm just going to fast forward a bit. Oh, we lost 1 man. We lost 3 people. Now that we won, we're going to go raid their camp. We're going to go raid the bandit camp. Which is basically all their supplies. It's going to be ours. So we're gonna go. No, don't hold. One there, go. Okay, a new message. Spoils of war. When searching through the enemy's belongings, you find a stash of goods. They can be sent to your people who surely need them, though it is your right to keep them. What? We could give it to other people, but it's mine, and I want it. Because why would I share? I want it. I won in a battle. Now I'm gonna send the men back to the town. They're gonna run over. Here they go. There they go. They want to the force, but that's fine. It's not like they have a battle up and coming. Alright, now once they get there, I'm gonna disband them so they can go about working. As you can see, not much is getting done besides things getting moved and things getting sold. Disband the unit, and they're gonna go back to their daily lives. So, that is Manor Lords. It's a very simple and fun game, and I will see you next time I play this. Bye.